Hello everybody, welcome back to Wizard of Legend. Hot on the heels of that last run, here we are, and you know what I'm thinking. We had a really good random run last time, it was a lot of fun. For me, anyway. But I know you guys want to see some Insignia of Legend stuff, and when it comes to Insignia of Legend stuff, I honestly feel like you kind of have to tailor your run. So we're obviously going to go for the Chaos Crusher, it's an insanely good one. I also would like to pick a dash that works very well for us. So as far as dashes go, I think that Wavefront is one of the best ones. Circuit Line's okay. Spike Track is pretty sweet. Air Burst is great once you, once you upgrade it. Yeah, let's go for Wavefront. It effectively works like Chaos Rift Dash minus the warping, but also you at least slide along walls. I think that for our basic Arcana here, we want something that's good for damage. You know, like actually good for like AoE panic button damage. And then our signature is probably going to be Chaos Distortion Beam, because Chaos Distortion Beam's insane. Whirling Tornado seems like a reasonable way to go. Now the other thing is we should probably stick to as much range as possible. So instead of that, what if... Let's see. What's a good multi-target, long-range spell that can save me in a pinch? Without too many weaknesses. Honestly, I don't know. Null Parade, you know, potentially. So Null Parade does this. It's by no means actually all that good here. Which is sad. And I'd rather have an elemental spell here anyway. Power Blast now. Aqua Vortex, heck no. Keeps me at a distance. Does damage. Okay, look. That actually seems pretty reasonable. I'd go for Frozen Bait. Frozen Bait's pretty sweet. It's not even a proper projectile. And we love that spell. Okay, look. We have to. I'm sorry. So we have the Insignia of Legend. We're about as strong as we could possibly be. We're now randomizing. Do I want this 200 gold? Hell yeah. I'm gonna win a hard mode run if it kills me. At least we're gonna try. That's the goal for today's run. If we can manage it, I'd like to win. So we're up against the, you know, Flame Empress Zeal first. You know what? Get the tough one out of the way done first. That's fine by me. Good stuff. And with Flame Empress Zeal out of the way first, hopefully that allows us to deal with, you know, easier bosses later on down the line. I'm not sure why that's a good thing. It's not actually a good thing. I would rather have the harder boss earlier. Yeah, that's right. Go after the shark. Go nuts. Boy, I'm glad that worked out. I'd rather have, like, the other bosses first. Because, like, I'd like to be able to get some extra damage and all that stuff ahead of time. Dun dun. That was good damage. Spam this down the lane a little. And look, this build is actually good. It does a reasonable amount of damage. It does a reasonable amount of damage from a distance. Chaos Crusher is probably the best. It is definitely the best basic Arcana in the game, bar none. Tesla Coil is a very good item to be finding this early on. It just increases damage straight up, so I'm down for it. What are you doing behind me? How did you get there? Doesn't matter that you got there. The point is, you will all die. You will all give me your money. I am now rich. See, there's the thing about hard mode. At the very least, it gives you a lot of money to work. Oh, this is garbage. That was horse garbage. But at least it gives you a decent amount of money to work with, because these enhanced and stronger enemies are worth more loot. The bad guys in the boss fight, by the way, don't give more loot. It's only the chest that does that, so... Ooh, there's some ideas in here, none of which I'm really willing to go ahead and actually explore yet. Nothing, like, spinning top seems great until you realize that all you can do is just Chaos Crush until the cows come home. That does have its problems. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing here, but it seems to be working whatever it is. I'm mad. I'm mad. Get me out of this please, and kill them. Get him. Nice damage. It freezes on occasion? Did I just see that properly? Does frozen bait freeze people on occasion? If so, that's insanely cool, and I love it to pieces. More so than I already did. That's awesome. Get him. We also have a good run for our signature this time around, because we have a lot of good AoE spells. So, we have every capability of winning this. I mean, mind you, we've also handcrafted it to do exactly that. But I'm also going to full-on admit that just because I handcrafted something does not mean it's going to work. First off, it requires skill to actually make anything work in this game, I swear. Secondly, I don't have a lot of skill. Thirdly, just because... Oh, you give me Bouncing Bubble? It's Bouncing Bubble or Furious Tempest in this case. I think that Furious Tempest is better, so we're going to go for that. But, right, as I was trying to say earlier, just because I've got, you know, a build that I've handcrafted does not mean I've got the skill necessary to actually pull it together. The other thing is that just because I've got this build pulled together myself, I'm mad. I'm mad because I'm actually stuck in a... I could not get out. The game decided I was going to take over, like, 300 damage, and so I did. That was bullshit. Surefire Rocket, yeah, of course. We're also going to go ahead and spend money on, you know, actual HP, so... I'm mad at that damage that he took. That's okay for now. Ow. So much ow. Hard mode is not the most fun I've had in a video game, okay? Particularly because he keeps summoning more friends. Get him? Oh my god. We got through the first boss. What a time. Okay, we got some HP back. We are using Surefire Rocket to its strongest capabilities. But, we're in a bad spot. There was that one corner we got stuck in, if you'll remember, where we literally just got pummeled by 3 to 5 ghouls and 2 knights. And we went from 400, 300, you know, high 300s HP to something altogether just awful. Doop doop. Get roasted, please. Thank you. So all things considered, is this going well? No. I honestly thought I'd be doing a lot better on this one. Doom doom. Thank you for going after the shark. I appreciate that. It's good damage for me. So, what do we need to do to kind of bring this back? Well, first off, we just need to play well. I'll make that abundantly clear. If I just play smart, we'll be okay. Like anything else in this game, it really is just a matter of, can you play this well enough that you don't immediately become deceased all the time? Like, can you actually dodge? You don't need a lot in this game for it to be a good run, I don't think. That's what a lot of people have noticed. In that it's like easy, you know, you pick up, you play it, and then it's like, oh well, this is not all that hard actually. You just get the good Arcana and you run. Good lord. But like, I don't know about you, but this hard mode nonsense is tough. Oh my lord. This hard mode nonsense is very tough for me. I can't seem to wrap my head around it. Get him. I'm just trying to focus on this one. They're all so tough. My shark bait didn't do anything. Just because shark bait didn't do anything doesn't mean that you're out of luck, though. You can do this. I believe in the me that believes in you in this case. That turned out to be a stellar use of everything that we had going on. Put this out. I'm mad. I definitely hit the dash button. And unfortunately, the activation speed was not high enough. It's also going to need to plan ahead of time or something like that, so that way I don't get attacked. Let's see. Field Berserk. It's a neat idea, but we can't really afford to use it. Flame Breath here would be okay. Just because it's a good damage dealer. So, you know, I'm tempted. But we might have to wait until after we actually complete the floor a little bit more. Specifically, I need HP. So, we're going to grab that HP. We're going to hope that we get enough gold out of this boss fight that we can do this. So, poop. I missed the one attack I needed to hit with. Put this out. Whatever it's worth. Just put it out. Keep spamming things, honestly. Get him. This is the time and the season for all kinds of great times. Good little bit of damage from that one. You didn't heal that much either, which makes me feel happy. Get blasted. Then blasted harder. And you're dead. That was actually the best boss fight we've had against that guy in our lives. This is not something we can afford to pick up right now. It's not enough damage. Like, it increases our Chaos Crusher, in the sense that as long as we're using it, we're happy and fine. But now that we don't have Spinning Top as well, like, we're not infinitely just able to just Chaos Crusher and live. So, I'm going to pick up Flame Breath, just so we have extra damage, and we're going to move on to the next floor immediately. I don't even want to see that red shop. It's not worth the risk. It could have been something great, but, like, I don't, outside of Pinata Man, I'm not sure what else it could have been. Alright, Flame Empress Zeal. We're going to start off by throwing a shark at your face. It didn't do anything, unfortunately. 3, 4, 5. And we dashed the wrong freaking way. Put this out there, put this out there. He immediately got just was not stunned at all. We need to attack with a more immediate attack. Get me out of here. Blaster. That actually did do damage, which is nice. Pop this. Oh, you got hit by the... Oh my lord. Yeah, I didn't even realize how many attacks I got hit by there. Don't even talk to me about that. We're almost dead. Well, I think we're going to lose this one. Just a thought. Damn it. Wrong button. She is so tame. Oh god. We're dead. We only got hit once? What a time. Damn. 40 HP, huh? Get her? She's not moving from there for a second or two. We actually got through the boss fight. So that's the hardest boss fight in the game, bar none. We actually made it through. That makes me feel pretty special. We now also have a somewhat better panic button in Frostfan than we did with the shark, if I'm being completely honest with everybody right now. And the fact that we have a very varied set of Arcana means that we actually have a good chance of making this really work for ourselves. Like, the only thing that we're missing right now would be lightning instead of something else. And we have a chaos damage Arcana instead, which is fine. Like, it does exactly normal damage against pretty much everybody in the game. So, I'll take it for what it's worth. Boom, blasted, nicely done. I hate this. There is not anything in here. I just wasted the spell for nothing. Don't even worry about it. It's okay. That missed entirely. Just give it a second. It'll be back in a minute. Don't worry about it. It's okay. You know, you could have done that maybe a bit smarter. Just a thought there. Get him. That actually worked. No, no poison. Sorry, no poison. I said no poison. I said no poison. No. We can't afford to be poisoned. I will knock you in this drink so hard. Frost Fan, I'm quickly realizing is probably one of the better spells in the game if you use it properly. At least for me. I'm really enjoying the ability to just freeze people. Nice big charge off. And then blast. We need the green shop really bad, because if I don't find it, then I'm dead. Oh, God. Blast him. Good stuff. And we killed him. We have a lot of money. Okay, hold on. Get both. I'm mad at the damage I just took. We just opened up a chest to get HP, and we just took all that HP and damage anyway. So. We have a normal rogue and an angry rogue. And both of those options suck. We got through it, though. We're still not dead. We're not dead to rogues. You know what? I'll take it for what it's worth. Oh, here we go. I love how I'm like, oh, here we go. Completely misses the attack. I really felt like I had more time to dodge that one. I was wrong. We're at 6 HP. Alright, well, we found our way here. Do we have anything here that in our pack that's actually useless for us? No, unfortunately, except for the Insignia of Legend. You can take this from me, please? Not bad. Great. Question, does this reduce everybody's difficulty back down to nothing so that we can maybe come out on top of all this? Because if so, I've just cheated my way out of a hard mode run, and that would be hilarious. I'd be okay with this, though, at the same time, because my pride is no longer worth it. Healing potion, yes, please. Look, I'm not going to lie, Nocturnal Sundial would be dope, but, you know, we're going to have to back off from that one. Unit Storybook would have been really fun on the last run. No, they're all still equally as difficult as they used to be. It just, they're all also equally as tough as they used to be. That's disappointing. Boss fight, look, doesn't matter. Just go. Well, that unfortunately did not work. I'm sad about this. Freeze some people. Thank you. I'm mad. I'm mad at that, too. Get him. Good. That's the good stuff right there. Oh, yeah, we actually got through the boss. Holy crap. And he gave me a monocle. So the monocle is going to actually help us stay alive a little bit longer in the sense that we're able to, you know, actually do damage. But I'm still a little bit worried. We still could use stronger Arcana, enhanced Arcana, which means that we need to continue to explore this floor just in case we get something like enhanced Flame Breath, which would be... I mean, it's an underestimation, I think, to say that it'd be very strong. We know there's archers up there. Just deal with them. Oh, what's that? You stuck? Allow me to liberate you from your prison. Okay, Snowflake Chakrams isn't bad, but it's not great either. It's also the wrong time. I don't think we can say yes to that right now. What is interesting is that we do seem to be leaving this floor with more than what we left. Nocturnal Sundial could be handy. I think this is the one that, like, on occasion, your spells do not use their cooldown. I am too stupid to use it properly. Destructive Abacus, everything that we kill gives us more cooldown reduction. Seems dope against mooks. Lotus Froststone, good against mooks too, but, like, it's not mooks that I have a problem with. My problem right now is that our single target damage isn't as high as I'd like it to be. Furious Tempest isn't quite the same thing as Ball Lightning, okay? On top of that, everything else that we have needs to be, like, right up close and in their face to be very helpful. With the exception of the Chaos Distortion Super Beam lasers that go free, like those ones will do the damage whatever they're supposed to do, no matter when they're supposed to do it. It's just, Thank you. You actually listened. And that actually dealt, like, 60 to 80 damage easy. Okay. If we play this slow, if we play this safe, then we can get through all this and win this game. And at that point, as far as I'm concerned, my cred for the Wizard of Legend will have been cemented. I'll beat out many other players whom I respect a great deal at both this game and in many other games. Because beating hard mode is not easy. Get him. Alright, who is still chasing me? You're all still chasing, huh? Ambushed. From around a corner, I barf on your face. Anything else still left alive? Yeah, you jokers. You are also still left alive. I missed with that attack, but do not worry. There will be more attacks in the future with which to hit you. Oh, you guys are toast. Oh, there's an archer? Excuse me? You will become dead. You have no idea how dead until I've started to really attack you. Chaos Distortion Beam of Doom, then Frost Fan ya, and then boom. Look, we've got the anti-mook that we need to make it through this. Our spells are in very, very much in tune with that. It's literally just a single target. It's a Fierce Tempest we need. It makes this charge up so much faster, it's incredible. Which means that it'll actually be able to do the single target damage that I need it to do. Great, that was worth it. Oh, here's some interesting shit. Look, if we had taken Wind Zephyr, and now we'd had Silver Spinning Top, yeah, I understand. It's one of those great times. Large red button. Reduces HP. Healing items no longer do anything, but you regain all your HP for the next floor. It's not a bad plan. Golden Armor of Envy is, like, strictly speaking, a terrible plan this early on. Like, there's still a little bit more I'd like to do and buy before I pick something up of that caliber, you know, where it's like everything's just suddenly a million times more expensive. It's not necessary. Okay. I will blast you for everything it's worth. Freeze you and then kill you, and then there we go. But yeah, I'm looking at that large red button and I'm thinking that's a possibility. How are there still so many enemies left? We've explored 50% of the floor and it's still that crazy, huh? Oh, okay, well, we found everything. Hello. Everybody gets blasted, everybody gets frozen, everybody gets exploded in their own way. Everybody dies in their own way. Everybody's got weaknesses they must face. Don't worry if it's hard. If you're not incredibly bad, you will prevail. Ow. He says he just incredibly stupidly runs into all this terrible stuff. Oh god. That was way too many ghouls. I'm glad that we managed to take care of that as quickly as we did. Secret wildcard. Look, this is our time and the season for that to work very well for us. Okay, Surefire Rocket guarantees that we eventually get our signature, which is really good. I'm going to guarantee our ability to survive for now, though, and let's see if we can get the money we need to pick up Secret Wildcard in a second, because that's a definite yes. If I can pick that up, double signatures would be dope. Absolutely. Ow, damage is bad. Freeze. Thank you. Get him. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. We will get the money for it, but it will cost us a boss fight to do it first. Okay. Don't mind me. I will do this boss fight, no problem. A little upset for the damage this game is trying to give me. Mad. Damn it. Every time I try to do a spell, man. Good stuff. Get him? Yeah, deleting all your units means that you get to die, which makes me a happy boy. We even got some HP out of that. Okay, this is our time and our season. Secret wildcard, plus the huge amount of abilities that we have that just allow us to get so much signature. This is a good run. If we lose, it's our run to lose, really. So long as we play this smart, we should be able to take this on. We've gone past the hardest part of the run, which is just the very beginning of it, because, you know, hard mode just means it's hard the whole way through rather than just at the end, which is a really weird way to do things, but okay. 1, 2, 3. So this is the 4th attack. No, that was the 4th attack. That was done. 2, 3. 1st attack, 2nd attack, 3rd attack, 4th attack, 5th attack. Get out of there. 1, 2, 3. That's the 1st attack, 2nd attack, 3rd attack, 4th attack, 5th attack. I knew this one was coming too. Of course you did. Who doesn't? Okay, you did as much as you could. 1st attack, 2nd attack, 3rd attack, 4th. Ow. Ow, bad damage. Okay. Got him anyway. So bad damage or otherwise, we could have managed to make it through that fight without taking that horrible, horrible damage. And that would have been nice. Thunder Drop? Look, I'm not gonna lie. Thunder Drop here does sound tempting just because it's like, oh, look, I can just jump in on top of you and now you take a bunch of extra damage. It's actually not a bad plan compared to Fire Breath. You need to be close for both of them. It leaves you close for both of them. But the difference with Thunder Drop is that it's lightning, which means that against the next couple of enemies, we're actually in a really good spot. So, hey, let's go for it. Maybe it turns out great for us. Maybe it does not. I don't know. It's not up to me. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. I believe. It's gonna be a big floor. I don't like it. Okay, so, there are the explosions I needed. Okay, there's gonna be a big chunk of people coming in immediately after this. Dodge around that nonsense. Put out the beams, put out the beams, put out the freeze. Remember, you've got the freeze. It's actually a good time. And now that you got secret wild card, they will fall for my traps. Anytime that I've got that signature, I should be using it both times. Easy. Like, we've got so many good options for damage right now. It's just... The only worry I have is that Thunder Drop, although it does do damage, it does put us right next to people. We do not have a build that works well with it. It's highly risky. Get him. None will survive the secret wild card, okay? It's too good not to. It's such a good spell. And like, okay, Distortion Beam plus the secret wild card is super, super good. This is a little bit more to speed. If we pick this up instead of the Thunderdome, it means that we'll be doing pretty much neutral damage at all times on this level, but it's also a good panic button, AoE kind of thing like Fire Breath was sort of doing. It's not as high damage as Fire Breath, but you get the idea. I think that Fire Breath is actually better as a standard Arcana compared to, oh dear. Alright, well give me the Alchemist Stone, because it's actually good. It's actually a good pickup in this case, because we actually need the money. We can always use the money. Even if it's only this late in the game, we have so much space for relics because we have barely been able to buy any. And, you know, we've also been having this interesting setup where... Okay, never mind. Alchemist Stone is just good because we already have all of our gems. Okay? Okay, I tried to be smart for a minute and it didn't work. I understand that that's not what you guys want to hear. Knock 'em so dead it hurts. Look at that nonsense. Oh, no, just no. I don't need to, so I'm not going to. Okay, I understand it's a little bit of extra money, so I'll try to blast one of you at least. It sort of worked, but like not the way I wanted it to. That missed entirely. I will kill you for the money I can manage to get off of you, but like a couple of gold is maybe not worth it. Doing this without a mouse is a lot harder. Nah, there we go. The rest of it's a lot easier with controller. I feel that dashing around and doing all that nonsense is a lot easier with a controller than it would be with a mouse and keyboard, where it's just like, not necessarily intuitive. You are still alive? Excuse me? Just blast. None will live through that. But, you know, just aiming at individual people when they're, like, on a ledge or something like that, and it's like, oh, I just need to hit you once. Yeah, aiming with a controller can be a little bit difficult sometimes, especially when there's no crosshair, so I'm gonna go ahead and you know, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. I also want to make it abundantly clear, I just thought about this. We're still very much capable of dying at all times throughout this run. Oh my lord, I hate everything that just happened there. Everything that just happened in that little section there made me upset. But yeah, if we get cornered by another group of ghouls like we did earlier, we will instantly die. So we just need to play smart, make sure that we don't end up in a situation like that again. But just playing smart can be a little bit difficult sometimes. Right, you guys don't freeze because you're all water-based. But you guys do shock incredibly easily. Which means you go down easily to my Tesla coil that I picked up earlier on in the run. Thank you, Tesla coil. You've been a lovely drop. Like, just... It's super nice to have you. Yuffie Shawl's more armor. Cheapest water ball does work in this situation with Frost Fan, but that's literally it. I could use the armor, so give me Yuffie Shaw, please. Could also use the HP, so give me the HP. I will sacrifice our ability to get a stronger Arcana on this floor. Largely because I already know that the Arcana that we've got are going to be like roughly what we need for the rest of the run. You don't need anything much stronger than what we got going on. That's not everybody. How is not everything dead? There's so many jellies. The Chaos Ooze. There's too much. Oh, wait. We haven't been in this room, have we? Uh-oh. Blast both ways. Just you now. Which means you're deceased. Tough room, it's okay. So, this run is entirely doable. This run is a good run, and no matter which way it turns out in this case, I think that we'll have put in a good effort towards making sure that what we do in the future is worth our time. I will land that one just so I can do this. Which means that the rogue just dodges it entirely, but like, you know, he does end up dying to like the back end of it, so that's kind of funny for me. We've managed to make it through the entire floor. 100% of the floor first before finding the boss room. Okay, great. What's in here again? Right, Terror Ring, I talked about it earlier. I'm not sold on it anymore. Like, obviously I'm doing fine with this run as is right now, so. Okay, it's a rogue, which sucks, naturally. Mad at that. Get him? Oh my god. We just got how many of those attacks off on him? Oh god. This is gonna suck. Because he gets those freaking daggers off non-stop. Right, okay. Get blasted. So we got through the rogue. It took us 100 HP. I'm not worried about this, and that's an ominous lone note. There's nothing on this floor that makes me want to pick up that ominous lone note and make it work. Like, what's it gonna do? It's gonna give us like another 300 gold or something like that. We're gonna get that on the next floor anyway. I'd rather not bother with it. So we're gonna move on then. Last floor to buy stuff though, so we're gonna make sure that whatever is on this floor that we want, we have to pick it up, and we have to think carefully about it. What are some things that I could use? Honestly, vampire eyeglasses would be like sensationally good. Obviously, they always are. But we have a critical hit cloak. We have the monocle already, so we have increased crit chance on that front as well. Like, we got options. Whoa, where did you come from, buddy? Glad you died though. There we go. Other things that can be really helpful for us, just damage increasing stuff. Amulet of Sundering would be very good. I'd be okay with Spice Rack. We actually have a very good run for Spice Rack right now. Lots of fairly low HP stuff. Elemental plants, not so much, honestly, if I'm being honest with you. A little annoyed by that shield that they put up there. Get them. You will all die. Thank you. But elemental plants is not what I was looking for, if I'm being completely honest with you. Good stuff. Okay, who's next? You jokers? Oh my god. I almost missed. Freeze. Lasers. So many lasers. Thank you. Lasers are good. Lasers are great. Lasers are something I appreciate. Get freamed. We've done a lot of good work on this floor. Let's continue to do some good work on this floor, please. Get in the zap. The zap is good. The zap got crit, which means 50 damage instead of just the 25 you normally land. I'm beginning to realize that despite the fact that Thunder Drop is okay, it's more just a gap closer than anything else. Like, it's actually not doing that much damage. Flame Breath against all the other characters, other than the against all the normal characters, would still be working wonders for us. Zap. Zap the other way this time. Being able to have a signature in both directions is huge for this spell. Holy crap, sign me up. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, like, it's just... We are playing this fine, and it's a good run. And I'm just a little bit worried that my own skill isn't going to be able to pull this through. Thunder Drop is also stellar. A couple of Frost fans to kind of make sure that any stragglers get caught out before they have a chance to really do anything nasty to us is huge. It also does a lot of damage close up, which is like another Flame Breath. It's the Frost Flame Breath. I just understood that. That's pretty cool. Wavefront Dash. More HP on the shield. It's not bad. And honestly, if you've got the spare cash, 100% we'll pick it up, because that'll allow our Wavefront Dash to be a little bit better. But you did just give me Sleepy Thunderstone, which is just really good. So, yeah, we're picking up Sleepy Thunderstone. And yeah, Sano's Headband is exceptionally good too. So I'll pick it up. Still need to find this boss fight, but all things considered, we're now in a very good position. We don't get stunned out of attacks anymore, which means when I activate a spell, by golly, it will be activated. Okay, get ready to zap. A lot. Thank you for eventually dying. Like right now, we will, when we activate a spell, it's gonna happen. End of story. And that's great for us. Get furiously tempested. Those are words, right? That I can use like that. Furiously tempested. It's an adjective. Okay, get this thing blasted. Frozen. Zap, jump, nicely done. Alright, did we take damage there? Absolutely. Did we get completely caught out by an Ice Seeker that I didn't see until it was too late? Yeah, that too. Oh my god, freaking shield. That's a little aggravating. Time for you to get blasted. You are dead? Good. Everybody else in here dead? Also good. So this is a massive floor. A lot of these floors have been huge. We have not yet found the boss. We have not yet found the red room. We have another 30% of this level to really explore, which is huge, actually. 20% now. So it is going down quickly enough. But, like... everybody died. He gave me a relic. It's the Giant's Heart. It's even more HP. It's sweet and all, but, like, I'm not sure how we're going to be able to use it, because, one of you gets frozen, please. Thank you. All of you died. I am surprised we got through that flawlessly. Okay. Here's an interesting idea. Horn Halo. We could pick that up. It would give us another life on top of everything else that we got going on. Which scares me more than anything else, because with the extra life, what do we do? Well, we'll probably end up dying. Here's our boss fight. Okay. I think that it is in our best interest to pick up that healing potion. I think that it is in our best interests to not pick up anything here. And to just get this fight over with. I missed everything. and then took 1,000,000 damage for legitimately no good reason at all. Get him, whatever you can. Get in there. Nicely done. See, that was sick. Flame Ignition. What's this Grimoire of Ruin do? That's a summons, right? Increases the damage of summoned agents. That would have been really great last run. Seems to be a pretty common theme. Alright, I don't think there's anything else that we really want to get. The only thing that could be helpful right now would be Wavefront Dash, so I'll pick it up. But we're going on to this next area, this next boss fight, feeling pretty confident. We can be frozen, we can be killed. But we have a decent amount of damage. We have more HP than I think we have any right to ask for. And so long as we play this smart, we'll be able to get up to Sura relatively happily. Damn it. That sucks. Get him. Damn it, you're not going to be able to get him. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's blasts. Yeah, we're going to both have lasers against each other, okay? I'm trying to find opportunities to put out damage that's not necessarily the easiest thing to do. And I'll admit, it's not always the most fantastic idea. In fact, I would argue that the majority of the time it's a terrible idea to try to do the damage I'm doing. Oh dear. I thought that might happen. Got him, though. So he still took like 100, almost 200 damage to deal with Frost Queen Freya. Not ideal, but that still worked out fine. For single target damage, and for everything else that we want to necessarily do, this might be better for us than Thunder Drop. Thunder Drop's fine and all, but like... Thundering Cascade, low cooldown, does damage from a distance, can actually deal with all the little dudes that'll inevitably come out, because Master Sura loves to summon Chaos Agents against me. And how are we looking in terms of HP? Not awful. We're almost at 400, which means that we're only about 129 less than where we could be if we had played this perfectly. Don't count the extra damage, sorry, extra HP from, what's his name's heart. Good. Dodgers. Okay, got rid of a couple of little dudes. I'm mad because, like, the one opportunity I had to really do something there, I did not use it. Get him. Get it. There we go. Please tell me that took care of one of the little dudes. It did not. Get rid of him. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Use the lightning spells against him now while you have that chance. Perfect. He's almost toasted. He just let me do it. 1, 2, 3. Don't care. Blast him. Put out the damage. Put out some more of that tempestuous damage. What do you got there, Sura? What's next? Little freaking tiny Chaos Agents. He summoned like 1,500 of them. I'm so mad at this. Still, we took him out of his first form. That's probably the hardest form to deal with in terms of actually finding opportunities to deal damage. But like, this is obviously harder in terms of like actually living. So, you know, take it easy for a minute. Wait until he moves and try. Run. Good damage. Good damage. Good damage. Missed, that's fine. It's all okay by me. Where are you going? I missed. That means we feel very bad. Doesn't matter though. Get out of there. That's enough damage. That's good enough. Good, you missed. You missed that one too? You missed that one too, huh? Have a blast to the... Ah! He dodged the wrong way again. Good damage, honestly. Spam that Frost Fan more than anything else, because it actually might end up hitting the little dudes across the edges of the map, which would be nice. Okay, get him. We got him. That was a run that I'm glad that we won. It took us way too much damage to do it. Like, that was a lot of sloppy play, I think. But we did it. And I'll take it as a hard mode run. Like, we actually won one. I think we curated a lot of our time appropriately to make this one work. Although, admittedly, I'm substantially annoyed that shielded units do not get shocked. Which is, like, frustrating for the first phase of that fight. In the second phase of the fight, we didn't actually have a lot of single target damage because our only strong spell was Chaos Blast. Which is, like, reduced damage. It doesn't do as much damage to Sura. So, anyway. We actually won a hard mode fight. There. Look. We did it. See? I knew we could do it. I wonder if that changes the ending at all. Now that we've actually beaten it on hard mode. Excuse me, are you okay? Yeah, I'm totally fine, Zach. Don't worry about it. So that took us 40 minutes. We start off with the Insignia of Legend. See, look at that. The Relic of Legend. Not sure if that does anything. Welcome to the Wizard of Legend exhibit. It's the first wizard of... Yeah, we already talked to you about this. It's fine. Oh, right. I remember. We had Frozen Bade. It's a shame that one didn't last as long as I would have liked it to. The Frost fan was probably instrumental to us winning this game. Get me through here. None of this is necessarily important, and nothing else has changed, actually. Oh well. No big deal. Good run. We actually won a hard mode run. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. We're going to go back to randomized runs, I think. Because I think that randomized runs were a lot of fun. And have a good difficulty curve and all that other stuff. And don't necessarily end up being just like a frustrating experience and oh my god, why? The entire time. But one more time, thank you for watching. Hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. And if you guys like these kinds of videos, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications when these videos go live. That we get to have access to more of them. That's one that's helpful for you. But that's it for me for now, and I'll see you folks next time.